So, I know it's been a while since y'all have seen me. I get bored with things very easily, so. But while I was gone, I joined the Navy, and I'm currently in the Navy DEP, which is Delayed Entry Program. And this video is going to be about my Meps experience. And it's not like everybody says it's terrible. They're like trying to get you to admit the shit that you haven't done or have done, or you're lying about. Cat in the background. But basically, I'm going to start from the recruiting office to the end of Meps. And I've been to Meps, I think, 4 times. I went there before I actually went for my physical to do my ASVAB. Meps is where you're going to take all your tests, your physicals, your drug test, your blood work, your breathalyzer. It's where they're going to yell at you when you get off the bus. It's military entrance processing station, I believe. It's Meps. If you know what Meps is, if you're joining the military, or if you're in the military, if you're looking at this video and you're not going to join the military, then it's pointless to watch this video. So basically, go to your recruiting station day 1. This is a 2-day process. Day 1, you go to your recruiting station. They give you your packet of paper, all your crap, medical records, and they'll drive you to a hotel. Or me, since my husband's military, I drove myself to the hotel. I processed at Fort Jackson in Columbia, South Carolina. So our hotel was downtown Columbia, which is retarded because it's like 20 minutes away from Meps, but I happened to live downtown at the time. But basically, you go to the hotel. You don't check in at the front desk. They have their own little Meps check-in area on the 2nd floor at this hotel. It was Marriott, I believe. But you go in, you check in, they give you your chip card for dinner, and you can go eat in the hotel for free. I just went home. You have to be back at the hotel by 10. Then you have your roommate that's there. I got lucky on my 3rd time at the hotel. My last time at the hotel, I was by myself because I was last on the check-in. Hooray. But you'll have most likely a battle buddy in your room, and you have to check out with your battle buddy. You don't check out with your battle buddy, you're in a shitstorm of trouble. So basically, you have to be back at the room at 10, go to fuck sleep, because you're going to have to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. You're going to be down there around 4:30, eat. So everything happens between 4 and 5. You're going to load up on the fucking bus. And you're going to travel on down the Meps. It's basically straightforward at that point. Then you sit outside Meps until they open. My first time at Meps for a physical, they basically came and yelled at us to get off the bus and everything. They did it the second time too. Basically, you're going to get off the bus, you're going to go through the metal detector, make sure you're not trying to blow up Meps for whatever reason. That hell of a place. I mean, some people might want to, but you're going to go through Meps, security systems, or scan your bag. Then they're going to lock your bag into a room. At the Jackson Meps, it looks like a little like prison room thing. It just has a locked door. They have a button, go in and out. Dress plain Jane. Do not go in there in booty shorts. Do not go in tight spandex workout pants. No holes in your jeans. You're going to see people doing it, but Murphy's Law, what will happen, what can happen, will happen. So just play safe. You don't want to get kicked out of Meps because you're going to have to go through the hotel shit again. It's not fun. Maybe for teenagers, this is like a slumber party for y'all, but I'm 26. Shit's old. Life already broke me a long time ago. I'm unhappy. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I don't want to fucking be there. So be plain. No holy shirts. Don't show your tits. You're not there to get a husband or a boyfriend. Believe me, you don't want what's there. When you get there, it's not going to look great. So plain Jane. No tits. No, no ass hanging out. Like, guys, y'all already dressed plain Jane. There's nothing y'all can really do to get fucked over. But females, cover your tits. I mean, you're not going for a modeling contract, You don't need makeup. You're going to be tired as fuck. Just get there. It doesn't matter what you look like. So you get there, you lock your shit up, you sit there and they basically tell you, hey, if you're lying, somebody will come up from the room, they'll show you a video about, no raping, so don't rape, no raping, that's frowned upon there. No raping at the hotel. They'll tell you basically, hey, Were you raped? No, you weren't raped. Okay, don't lie to us. We'll find out. You'll go to jail. We'll fine you. They don't know anything you don't tell them. So don't tell them anything. They're like, hey, have you smoked weed? No, you've never smoked fucking weed. You've told your when you go to a recruiter first time, you've never smoked weed. That will actually eliminate you from some jobs. That will permanently disqualify you in the Navy. I think if you smoke weed more than 3 times, a habitual smoker, you're fucking disqualified, DQ'd automatically. Lie about that. I mean, they're not, unless you're out there posting weed videos and like obviously smoking their face and popping tests, you're not gonna know. Don't fucking give up information you don't have to. Don't get yourself in trouble. Now, if you've had a broken fucking leg, tell them you've had a broken fucking leg. I mean, tell them some reasonable things, but don't go in there and be like, look, I was smoking weed all high school. No, don't do it. They don't harass you the way people say they have. Or at least I wasn't harassed any of the fucking times I was there. And I was there like, I knew these motherfuckers on a first name basis. So, basically, you know, they say they're going to find out, they're going to put you in jail, fine you, what the fuck ever. Then basically, if you're there for your physical, your first time, you should be there to take the ASVAB. If you had not, I had already took it. I made a 72. Woohoo. Doesn't matter after you join. Your ASVAB score does not fucking matter after you pick a job. End of story. You could have made 1,000 if you could go that high on it. It does not fucking matter. So basically, you'll go take your ASVAB, see how retarded you are. Don't be a rock. Then you'll go take your physical. I was up there doing my physical. You fill out some paperwork. You basically do a breathalyzer, make sure you're not wasted there because for whatever reason you would enlist while intoxicated. I don't know who does. And then from there at Jackson Meps, it was kind of a shuffling game. They had like 4 people working. There was like 20 something of us. Like they just kind of threw us around. And so you'll get your blood work done. You'll get your blood pressure, temperature, height, weight, urinalysis. Females get pregnancy tests. Yes, they're going to stare at your vagina while you pee. Go ahead and get over that shit. Like, you don't pee, then you get DQ'd. Like, you better learn to fucking piss. You better, like, do something. Don't drink water before you do your breathalyzer. You'll get yelled at. Seen it happen. Fucking pee. Learn to fucking piss on command. Like, you're going to do it. And you ain't going to be able to flush toilet or what the fuck ever, but learn to pee. They're going to draw your blood. They're going to test your eyes, your hearing. Then you'll strip naked and you're going to do duck walking. And most people are like, I don't know where it is at other Mets, but I heard people say that if you couldn't do the duck walk the first time, then they DQ'd you. I had fucking a chick in there with me. They let her through even though she couldn't fucking duck walk. Like, you had to do your little wrist like this. And one bitch was doing like this, and they were just like, that's fine. That's cool. The bitch was just going to fly away. Don't stress out. It's not the end of the world. You can go back if something happens. I know. I have breast implants. You know what my recruiter did? He just fucking forgot to put the fucking surgical notes in there. So I'm sitting there with the doctor. She's like, oh, you neglected to tell us about breast implants. No, I mean, they're pretty much here. That's a fucking triple D. That's like a G. They're there. I'm not 130-something pound woman with rockets off the front of me. That don't occur naturally most of the time. I had told them, but my recruiter, being the shitbag that he was, which I actually switched because I was going for the Army, I switched to the Navy because the Army was just, it was like they were in a dark room with a flashlight that didn't work, swinging it around, and that's how they were recruited. He just forgot to pick me up for Meps, forgot to put my shit in the paperwork. I got tired of it. I've been to like 4 recruiting stations. Don't play with me. I was getting the fuck in. Somebody was going to let me in with these fucking rockets. So, basically, you know, don't stress it. It's not a big deal. They're not going to be nice to you. They're tired of their job. They hate Meps as much as you hate Meps. They're going to take your fingerprints. They're going to take your picture. Now, if you make it through the physical, you make it through ASVAB, and you don't score 2 on your ASVAB, basically means you're a potato, then you're going to go pick a job. For the Navy, for me, we sat outside for like fucking 4 hours because I had to get a tattoo waiver. Like, I'm tattooed. Like, I have tattoos. I had to get photographed. If you got tattoos, you're probably going to get photographed. Took forever for me. They didn't think they needed a tattoo waiver. They did. So I ended up having to sit there. Meps at Jackson closes at 4. That's it. 4 o'clock, you're done. They don't care if you're in the middle. You coming back the next day. Your ass is going back to the hotel and coming back. So don't waste anybody's time. Don't ask questions. You won't have time for questions. They don't do a pap smear at Meps for females. They don't do that. Like, The doctor recommended I'd get one because it's been 3 years, but I have the same partner. I mean, unless he's cheating, then he'll die. But